Caitlin Clark breaks silence on Stephen Curry comparisons before GS Valkyries game. She was just 13 years old when Steph Curry led the Warriors to the first of 4 NBA titles in 2015. Fast forward nearly a decade, and it was 2024 when Caitlin Clark splashed in a three-pointer from almost half-court to become the NCAA women's all-time leading scorer. A moment that felt years in the making, and for some, a little too familiar. That shot wasn't just deep. It was logo territory. The kind of jaw-dropping bomb we've seen Curry casually drill for over a decade. It's become his signature. And now, well, Clark's too. Truly, if there's anyone who's ever come close to matching the Steph Curry effect on a basketball court, it's Caitlin Clark. Both have shifted the basketball universe in ways we're still trying to process. While Steph's career is entering its final chapters, Clark's just cracking open act. She's only in her second WNBA season, but already she's got the Indiana Fever dreaming big. Sure, helping turn around a struggling franchise is one thing, but the way she does it, her style, her confidence, that ridiculous shooting range, it's all given folks one big déjà vu. And comparisons to the Warriors' captain have been flying around since her college days. Now, the parallels are coming full circle. Because Clark just stepped into the house that Curry built, Chase Center, when the Fever face off against the Golden State Valkyries. Before the game even tipped off, she sent a little message. She hit a long-range three, looked around, and yelled Curry as she let it fly. But it wasn't just a fun warm-up moment. Clark made it crystal clear just how much the Warriors legend means to her. I grew up watching Steph, she told reporters. To me, he's one of the greatest basketball players of all time. He's really changed the way basketball is played. Maybe at times, me and him both, kids shouldn't always just go and chuck up a bunch of threes. But it's cool to be here. He's someone I certainly idolize. That quote says it all. She even chuckled while admitting that maybe she and Steph aren't exactly the role models when it comes to shot selection for kids because, well, most people can't hit those shots. But she and Steph make it look easy. And that's exactly what's changing the game. Clark is an overachiever. You have to guard her the second she crosses half-court. When defenders sag off or hesitate, she'll drain one from 30 feet like it's no big deal. That kind of spacing blows defenses open and give her teammates room to work. Sound familiar? That's literally the Curry blueprint. We all know what Curry's done to the NBA. His regular 30-footers have bent defenses, broken records, and redefined what a good shot even means. The three-point line is 23 feet, 9 inches from the basket, but for Steph, that's child's play. He regularly hits from way beyond that, and his influence has trickled down from the pros to youth leagues everywhere. Now, CC is doing the exact same thing in the WNBA. The idea of a bad shot has officially been flipped. Back in the day, launching one from just over half-court would have had coaches screaming. Now, if you're Clark or Curry, those are green light shots, because they actually make them. At a wild rate. Along with names like Damian Lillard and Sabrina Ionescu, Steph and Caitlin have even helped turn Logo 3 into a legit term. Remember just the other day when Caitlin hit 7 threes in a game, most of them from way beyond the standard Logo range? It's no wonder Steph himself gave her props, saying, "No shot is a bad shot when you can shoot it as well as she can." Of course, Clark's got a long road ahead if she ever wants to catch Curry's insane 4,058 career threes. She's sitting at just 144 right now. But numbers aside, it's the impact she's already made that puts her in that conversation. She recently drilled 11 threes across 2 games, shooting 55% from deep, numbers that would have even Curry raising an eyebrow. And that's not even the peak. She's still finding her rhythm in the W, still learning, still growing. But if her trajectory keeps going this way, we might be watching the next Steph right before our eyes. Right now, while she's facing the Warriors stars Golden State, their male counterparts are still holding it down, too, trying to force a Game 7 and reminding everyone that basketball greatness is alive and well on both sides. It might just be the best time ever to be a basketball fan in Indiana. The Pacers are fighting to stay alive in the NBA Finals, while the Fever just booked a trip to their first-ever Commissioner's Cup final. It's a full-on hoops renaissance in Indy. The Indiana Fever and Pacers have been moving in sync, sharing more than just a home court at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. They've been each other's biggest cheerleaders. Thursday night in San Francisco, Caitlin Clark and Lexi Hull showed up to the Chase Center, repping that support loud and proud. Before their game against the Golden State Valkyries, The Fever guards rolled in sporting Pacers gear. Clark rocked a navy blue Pacers jacket, while Hull wore a beige one with Pacers stitched across the front. Fever's official X account posted the photos with a caption, Caitlin Clark and Lexi Hull rep-pinned that Pacers for Game 6 of the NBA Finals ahead of tonight's matchup against it. It's not just symbolic. There's real pride flowing through Indy right now. While the Fever look to make their own history, the Pacers are pushing to stay alive in the finals. Game 6 against the Oklahoma City Thunder tipped off Thursday, and it seems like Tyrese Halliburton and company got the message. The Pacers stormed to a 64-42 halftime lead, clearly not ready to call it a season just yet. Having never won an NBA title, though they've got a trio of ABA championships from the early 70s, the Pacers are desperate. The Fever, on the other hand, proudly hold the 2012 WNBA championship thanks to the legendary Tamika Catchings. Now, more than a decade later, the women's team is back in contention, this time led by Clark and a rising young core. Sure, the Pacers are down 3-2 in the series, and this could be their last stand. But if it is, the Hoosier State has had a hell of a ride. If it's not, if they do force Game 7, then this might be the year for Indiana hoops.